Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? It's Tuesday. Get the music going. Got the contest open. Are we good? We're good? We're good? We're good. We're all good. Oh no, I forgot to put my tweets out. Oh no. Uno more minute, por favor, please. Everyone. Let's annoy a couple thousand people. Hey, I'm live. Get in here. There we go. Put out the little tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet, tweet. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing? Everyone having a good week so far? I know it's only Tuesday. It's RatRig Tuesday. Might be the last RatRig Tuesday. I think we're done the build. I think we got everything. We got it input shaped. Did the PA tune. What else is there? I think we're pretty much there. There we go. So, couple things. This came in. I don't know what I'm gonna put it in, but I got it. Let's open this up and see what I actually got. So this is a Goliath from Bez 3D. This is a Mellow. I guess Mellow's the OEM for it. This was sent though by Evoke 3D. So check these folks out, I guess. What does that say? Clogging nozzle since 2020. I haven't had a nozzle clog since 2020, so I got that. I got the air version because I'm not a huge fan of water cooling stuff above high voltage electronics. It ships with a 0.4 nozzle. Pourquoi? Quoi? Je ne sais pas. Pas quoi? Why a 0.4? You think it would come with like a 0.8? If you need that much flow. But either way, so yeah, this thing's beefcake. I have no idea what I'm going to put it in. But I now have one. Yeah. And then they also sent me their little board here, which is a nozzle input shaping. So you basically screw this in between your nozzle and your hot end. It's got a what's the MCU on it? I don't know. I'll look it up. It's an STM something. So you install clipper on this. You flash clipper on this. It's USB-C. You attach to your hot end, like between your nozzle, and you screw it in tight. And that way you get like the most accurate input shape because you're actually input shaping where the nozzle is, which is where you need the most like relevant data. So I got that too. So it actually comes with a wrench, an actual wrench. Wow. Wow. Thermistor, some plugs, connectors. So yeah. So I don't know what we're gonna put this in. Apparently I may have a VZ bot on the way at some point. A company that does kits for them has reached out. They don't have the kits in stock yet. So we might just save this to put on that. Sound good? Does that sound good? I think that's what we're gonna go with. Don't know what else to do with it. I don't know if it's compatible. Is there a stealth burner? Like, the only other machine I think I could put it in would be this guy, but this already has a thing. How's it 11 a.m.? It is 11 a.m. So I got that. I'll add that to the pile of things I should probably do something with at one point. I found this old camera. I don't know if I showed this on stream a while ago. I got to figure out how to make it work. It doesn't. It's like jammed up inside. I think the little guy was playing with it and jammed it up. It's a film camera. I don't know. I might take it apart. I don't know. I just found that the other day. That was cool. Okay. Water cooling AIO. The thing is, it's just with the speeds these printers are whipping around with, I just don't trust leaks to not happen. It's a non-zero chance of leaking. If a fan fails, you get a clog. If water cooling fails, you get water plus electronics is no bueno, considering most of us are running mains powered beds. So I'm still just very hesitant of water cooling a high-speed machine. Now, if you're building a dedicated machine meant for like peak, and it's basically you're printing in an oven, odds are you're taking a little bit more foresight into how things are run, and yeah, water cooling makes a little bit more sense there. Probably you're also not printing high-speed peak, probably. So it's probably a little bit less of a danger. Plus, usually in those in cases, you're not actually heating the bed because the chamber's so bloody hot, it heats everything in there to the temperature you need. So you don't really run the same risks. So yeah, so today we're gonna print with the RatRig. Today is the last day of the RatRig series, I think. It's built. We've got the door on it. I love this door. So today is just gonna be a recap, print and chill stream, I think. 5 p.m. in Czechia. Oof. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. Not good, not bad. I gotta do something with all these printed solid spools. Okay. So you come over here because you are heavy. Well, that was not planned to happen. What did you break? Nothing broke. Other than my leg. Yeah, I just dropped the V0. And other than my leg, it landed on something. I don't know what. But funnily enough, I think it's okay. I don't think anything broke other than a belt. The bed belt broke. Gonna have to fix the bed belt. Yeah, the bed belt broke. I'm gonna have to fix that part. It just pulled out. Other than that, I don't think anything broke. Yeah, maybe. Rail's loose. Gotta tighten that rail up. Yeah, we're okay. I'll fix it. We're good. That was not meant to happen. It caught on the stupid spool here. I'm a little disappointed in myself right now. Also, it landed on my leg, and my leg hurts a lot. That was not planned. Shit. That was not planned. Obviously. I'm not happy about that. Okay, that rail's loose. Shit. I'm hoping the only break is that one rail. That's cracked. I can fix that. That's... Oh, nope. Nope. Broke the Revo. Bent the Revo. Yep. Yep. Broke the Revo. Am I bleeding? Just a little bit. This ain't good. So make sure you like that smash button, ring the bell, Because this stream has now lost me money so far. Ah, shit. Like, I'll just, this was on the desk 2 minutes before I went live. I'm like, I'll just move it over here. That way I don't break anything. Yeah, yeah. Best part is, I think the best part is, the heat sink's bent. There's no bending this back. That's an obsidian too. I think this still has an obsidian. Does this still have a 0.6 in it? I think this still has a 0.6 obsidian in it. Yeah. Okay, so this was my spare. Okay, we're good. That's still got a 0.6 obsidian. This is done for though. This is done for. Shit. Well. Put a 0.4 back in it. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Use it in the positron. What's this? Anything broke here? No. Oh, that broke too. Yeah, it landed on the tool head, so it kind of... That rail's borked too. Yeah, there's some damage. There's some damage. Yeah, there's some damage to this. Ah, shit. Yeah, it landed on the tool head, so... That is not supposed to do that. I don't know if the rail's borked or what. XY joints are good. AV motor mounts are good. Electronics look okay. VHB is still good. The screen is still good. The little clip that holds the bed in broke. So I gotta figure out how to fix the bed. Like it ripped the I'm gonna have to fix the bed somehow. Which is gonna be kind of annoying, but I should be able to do it. The rest I can kind of fix, I think. Oh, nope. Nope, that's even worse. That's even worse. Shit. We might have borked the... Yeah, we put some divots in the... Yeah, it landed on the tool head, so it took a chunk out of the LGX. I think we're okay though. Okay, so we gotta figure out, okay, well, luckily the plastic part broke, which let this kind of absorb the impact a bit. Okay, well, we'll get this printing. This isn't the stream today. The stream is not fixing me the printer that I dropped because I'm an idiot. That's okay. That's okay. Today's stream is the V0. Or, correction, the V-Core. Free content. Yeah. This is not the free content I wanted to be doing today. Oh. Oh. Bending that back together. Just a little bent. It's still good. It's still good. That was stupid. That was stupid. Ice Blade, $5 for the Revo that got ham-handed. It didn't get ham-handed. The bed was like here, and it landed on here. So it crunched the Revo into the bed, which ripped the bed, because it's a belted Z, ripped the bed mount out, and cracked some parts on the tool head. So the cracked parts on the tool head, yeah, we're just gonna acetone weld that shit back together because YOLO. But the fact that the rail is now doing the loosey-goosey chicken has me a little concerned. So, Ampus gifted 10 community memberships. Cheers. Okay. So we need to get this filament out. Because this filament, while I like it, is dark black and it doesn't look good on camera. Did you bite that too hard? Okay, well, I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. RatOS. There we go. Okay, so we are in the printer. So let's heat this up. So what are we going to print today, you guys? Today is supposed to be just the recap. Did anyone clip that, by the way? V0. Oh, you did. Okay, let's see how bad it is. Yep. Oh, the freaking spool caught it. Another 1/10 of a nozzle, Dianos. Cheers, $5. Okay, let's get this filament out. Retract. At least it hit you. Well, technically it did fall into the P1P is right here on the ground. So technically it landed kind of on the P1P. So. Are you extracting or retracting? You're not doing anything. Retract. Why aren't you working? Retract. There we go. Printing your Howling Wolf. Can you link it in the Discord? I was thinking of printing a full-size Benchy. So this is the problem with this. You can't really like... There we go. Because the freaking feed path is so long, it's kind of a pain to load filament. Okay. I want to print a big fat Benchy. Like... Because this is, we got the Orca slicer here. We got the profile. I want something big that we can like send, at least get the speed. And let's be honest, speed benchies are lame. So let's just do a big benchy fast. I'm thinking. Just so we have something that, you know, you can actually see how fast this goes. So we got the benchy, rotate 45, scale 400%. That don't fit. 350. That works. Well, it's only 200 cubed. It's only 200 cubed. You only have so much room. Okay, so that is 200 grams of filament, 8 hours. Okay, so let's not make it take 8 hours. Okay, so speed or support. We don't need no brim. Don't need no brim. That thing's big enough. Other brim type. No brim. Okay. Speed. First layer 50. That's okay. I'm okay with the first layer 50. First layer infill 75. We do want it to actually stick to the bed. Outer wall speeds, we'll do 160. Inner walls, we'll do 250. Small perimeter. Infill, 300. 300. Top surface, 150. Gap infill, 150. Slow down for overhangs. Yes. Travels 350. Normal printing, we'll do 10K Excel. Outer wall, because we want it to look good, we'll do 5K. Inner wall, we'll do 10K. Bridge 50%, sparse infill 100%. First layer 100. Top surface 5,000. Excel. Travel 10,000. Default jerk, we'll leave that alone. Strength. So wall loops, we'll do 2 walls. 4 top, 3 bottom. 15% grid infill. There we go. So we gotta bump these up. So we're printing with PLA not crazy loud. And we got to change this to 0.6. So 0.6. 5. 0.6. 0.6. 0.6. Infill. 0.8. 0.56. Actually, outer wall. We always under extrude your outer wall just to make it look good. Support. I don't think we have any support. Seam position aligned. 15%. Okay. Cooling. So we got 40% cooling because the fan. We can always change that during the print if we need more cooling. We do have maximum Excel, so we can change that to 10,000. Okay. Where is so that save. None of that pressure advanced bullshit. Good. Okay. Slice plate. Oh yeah, max volumetric flow. That being here. Max volumetric flow is 30. What is the limit? We'll do 35 because this isn't a repeato, but it is PLA. Let's see. Slice plate. So we're looking at 4 hours. So speed, there's our speeds. And flow rate. Okay, so looks like infill, we are capping at 35 millimeters cubed on infill. We are over extruding infill, so even if we under extrude infill, we still be okay. Export G-code file. Oh, what I can do to I could always just bump layer height up. Because this is a 0.6 nozzle. So we'll do 0.25 millimeter layers. There we go. 3 hours, 45 minutes. Don't you want... Did you not charge again? How are you doing this? Why do you keep doing this? Testing. There we go. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, I plug it in to charge, and then it's like, nah, dog, we ain't gonna charge. Okay, so what color benchy are we gonna do? What color benchy are we gonna do? So we're gonna do a big 350% benchy at a pretty fast speed. Actually, I should probably turn that off. Orange? We could do orange. Green. RatRig green, green. Do I have a big spool of green? That's the thing. I've got ABS. Nah, I don't have any PLA green. Purple, sparkle, anything, bamboo green. No, that stuff's silk and it doesn't print fast. It prints actually shit at high speed. I tried it on the bamboo. What do I have big spools of? I got white. That's boring though. Galaxy ABS. Well, we're doing PLA. Blue. You know what? There we go. I've got some Sparta 3D Galaxy Blue PLA. We'll do that. Why limit to PLA? Because I got the front open so you guys can see it better. Okay, so let's get this hot so I can swap the filament. Oh man, I hit 2 millimeters a second. 1 second. It's got Z hop. It's got a 0.3 mil Z hop. I accidentally hit the slow speed, so it's going to take a minute here for this to do that. Thoughts on hex extraction? I don't know, seems like a fun little game. I played it at Rocky Mountain. There we go. Okay. There we go. Feed the filament through. There we go. Upload and print. Print big boat benchy. Doing on can. So I've done can stuff on a live stream. I haven't done a specific video on can. A bunch of people have already done videos on can. I don't like redoing stuff when other people already have like guides on it. I've done can on a stream, and it went okay. Yeah, Modbot. Yeah, Modbot has a good video. I want to work today. Here's $2. Cheers. Okay, so let's see how bad I screwed up all my rails. Because they are loosey-goosey, and that is not a good thing usually. That ain't good. Okay. I can't believe I dropped a fucking printer. Like, I can't believe I dropped a fucking printer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this whole rail off. The I got a feeling the we're okay. We're okay. Are we okay? I think we're okay. I might have to take that whole rail off. I think the T-nuts, not even T-nuts, they're stripped through. I think they're stripped through. I'm gonna have to like take this whole thing apart, I think. I don't know. I know what we're doing on Saturday stream now. Saturday stream is let's fix the printer that Nero goofed and dropped on the freaking ground head first. I should have print. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, if it was the TPU V0, this wouldn't have been a problem. I think that's the only issue, though. Everything else seems solid. I got to take the bed off so we can put the belt back in because it ripped out of its holding. But that's just a quick fix. Do I dare power it on? Do I dare power it on? Nothing moved in the electronics. Motors are solid. Like, I think the only thing is literally it landed on the tool head. So we've got some broken parts in the tool head that need some gluing back together, and the rail itself, the rail's fucked. Yeah, it ripped the T-nuts out. Yeah, we'll do it Saturday. What I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to take the rail off, take the extrusion out, the X extrusion out, and I'm gonna have to rotate it because I literally think I ripped those M3 nuts like through the extrusion, because you can see them in the back here. They're like, it's yeah. So I'm gonna have to rotate that extrusion and remount everything. Because they're only M2. They're only M2 nuts, right? So. But I think all the electronics are good. I think the electronics are good. And they're all held on with VHB. Even the power supply, nothing moves, so. On a 1 to 10? It's a good 4. It without going into it more, we're gonna have to take the X gantry apart. The X gantry's got to come apart, and hopefully I didn't break any solder joints on the tool head. We did break some parts, but we can easily fix that with because it's all ABS. You just acetone weld that shit back together, and you're good as new. It's acetone weld. Plus now it's got battle damage, right? Remember when you were a kid, you went to Toys R Us after Jurassic Park came out, and you got the T-Rex with the battle damage? Yeah. It's because it's cool. What this does need is light. This needs LEDs in it. I have LEDs. I don't know where though. I have a roll of LEDs I gotta put in it. Like basically what I did on the V0s, like just the V2s. I gotta find those LEDs. You should scuff a panel or something, get past that first scratch. Yeah, well, I've already done that on here. I can't believe I freaking dropped the printer. I just finished building it too. Like, son of a bitch. Best non-bamboo AMS MMU right now? The only ones I have used are the AMS and the Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder, and they're completely different beasts. The Enraged Rabbit Carrot Feeder is a completely open source DIY build, and the AMS is a completely off-the-shelf lockdown thing. So they're completely different ecosystems. Annex has a closed beta MMU right now. Yeah, and I have no idea. Oh, the Chameleon. Chameleon's really cool too. You know what? Go with the Chameleon. I like the Chameleon. It's fun. I like Bill. Do a Chameleon. If you want if you want something that's between it. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. The AMS only works with the bamboo machines. Do you have a bamboo machine? Get an AMS. Do you not have a bamboo machine? Then don't get an AMS. Simple as that. The only one that works with everything is 3D Chameleon, because it works with every printer, because it works through G-code. It does some G-code hackery to function, so it bypasses the need for firmware, or need to use firmware. Okay, so you're gonna go in there. You're gonna go here. Let there be light. And now we're going to use our wonderful spools of Polymaker PLA here to elevate our camera. And if you need something to elevate your camera, or you're just looking for something to print with, you can win a spool of Polymaker PLA, link in the video description, or ABS, or pretty much any of the other filament. You get to pick it. So link in the description, enter for your chance to win. I dropped my under 6 right after I got done with the enclosure, bent all the extrusion in the bottom, took a chunk out of the basement. Well, I'm lucky. I didn't take a chunk out of the floor because it landed on the tool head, and parts on the tool head kind of broke to absorb the impact. And also it landed on my leg. So I've got like a scratch right down the side of my leg. Your 5-day print just unstick from the bed. Life is life too. What that means is you need a faster printer, because if it would have been a 4-day print, it wouldn't have unstuck from the bed. First layer's a little over extruded, but I can dig it. I can't believe I fucking dropped a printer. I legit can't believe. Did I? Ooh, I can see where it hit on the PI too. Bloody hell. I do want to power it up though to make sure it actually works. Let's power it up. Need power. Now, that's a soldering iron. Okay, I probably shouldn't have had it on when I plugged it in, but it is powering up. Spool PLA for this. Ooh. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to home X or Y, or I'm not going to be able to home Z. Machine. Okay, the Z end stop still works. Home X. Home Y. Tool heads are reading temperature. Heat the tool head up. Fan's working. Okay, and the tool head's heating up. Heat the bed up. Okay, bed's heating up. Both part fans work. Fans. And both fans are working. Yeah. Everything that broke is mechanical. Put down. LEDs still work. All the LEDs still work, so my soldering still work. Everything, the fans run like they're supposed to. The tool head runs like it's supposed to. We did take a little bit of a chunk out of the LGX, but it seems to be feeding okay. Yeah. So the joys of a DIY 3D printer, if you drop it on its head and it breaks, just reprint the parts and fix it. Yo-ho, lo-ho. Their filament dryer you recommend? Yes, go to your local Value Village or Salvation Army or whatever the heck you call it, wherever you are, and go buy the cheapest dehydrator, food dehydrator you can buy, and just modify it to fit a spool of filament. That's what I do. Put it back on top of the Trident for safety. Good idea. Back from whence you came. Although I will say it's a little heavy on the Trident now. That top plexiglass is bowing a bit now. Don't toss your V24 on the ground. That weighs a little too much for that. Oh, it's doing the overhang. V0 MGN9 X-Rail. I don't have a spare MGN9. I don't think that I could do that with. I would have to cut it down. Like I have a spare MGN7 rail, but I don't have a spare MGN9. I would have to cut one down. Actually, is it just a print in place replacement? Because I would have to cut this. I'd have to cut this. I don't know. We'll see. I probably should let's be honest. I probably should replace that rail. That rail's probably borked. 9C carriage. Yeah, I don't have 9C. But yeah, that rail's probably borked. So I should probably look into getting a replacement rail, honestly. What is the bamboo nozzle capable of hitting? Depends on the filament. It can only fully max out on Bamboo Labs special PLA. I believe it's like 20 to 30 millimeters cubed is what it's capable of. I know they cap it at 20 mil in their slicer. And that's okay because a company built a higher flow hot end that's drop-in compatible with the Bamboo. Too bad you can't use it because Bamboo won't let you PID tune, so they can't sell the product because you're not able to use it because you can't PID tune. Good job, Bamboo. So, it is what it is. Where did I put all my... Over there? No, not over there. What? Where did I put them? Where did I put them all? Did I put them over here? No. Did I put them up here? No. There. Okay, there's that. There's that. Trying to remember where I put all my Revo high flows at. Come over here. I'm having a brain fart. Where did I put all my Revo high flows? I had them last week. Can you swap bamboo mainboard? Nope, nope. If you want to swap any electronics on a bamboo machine, you have to swap all the electronics. Their control board is completely custom. It runs an MCU that's not Clipper compatible. You don't have boot control. You're pretty much stuck with their entire system. You'd have to completely gut the machine, all the electronics out of it, start from scratch. Even their fans, they use like 5-pin fans. You're pretty much completely rebuilding the machine. At that point, just build a Voron. So, interested in trading for functional prints? I don't cross the border that often, so I will say no for now. Where the hell did I put my Revo high flows? I'm having a complete brain fart. Did I put them in the... Where the frick did I put them? Oh no. Did I put them in the other room? I don't think I put them in the other room. Check the 2-4. No, they're not in there. I know I got a 0.4 high flow, but I got the bigger ones, and I don't know where I put them. And it's really bugging me right now. So I've been moving stuff all over this room over the past few days, trying to organize it, and I don't know where I put them. I thought I put them on the shelf here. Oh, here they are. I forgot the packaging's white. So yeah, if you're wondering what we're doing on Friday, this is what we're doing on Friday. So that's what we're doing Friday. $1.4, yeah. What makes it high flow? Did nobody watch the video that E3D put out from Rapid, the live stream? They live streamed it at Rapid about it. Okay, I don't know about you. I think we could go a little bit faster. Although we are capping the flow rate at 35 with infill. So let's go to 220. And let's bump the speed up a bit. Let's go to 125 for now. Oh yeah, the spool. It's sad that this camera has better image stabilization than my Sony A6400, which doesn't have any. Okay, so we're actually, okay, we can't do that. We're under extruding. We can't do 125 or 120. We gotta do 100%. We're actually under extruding on the infill. You can see right there. It's under extruding on the infill at 100% or 125. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Okay. Yeah, it is curling on the bow. Let me bump the fan up because right now the fan's at 40%. I'll bump it up to 50. The only thing is, it is a blowy Matron. It's loud. So, okay, yeah, that's much better. Power off. Don't tell me you died too. Okay, nothing charged last night. Why did none of my stuff charge last night? That's freaking USB-C so I can... What's the point of having things with batteries if I gotta walk around with a freaking battery pack, everything plugged into it while I'm streaming? You're not USB-C. I need USB-C cable. You're a USB-C cable. What is this bullshit? What is this bullshit? There we go. Yeah, I've got... That was supposed to be... I heard. What did you say, Steve? V0 bent. Yeah, I dropped the V0. I'm kind of really pissed about that. Luckily, there's nothing... I didn't break any electronics, but the tool head, it landed on the tool head, so I do have the X rail is borked. I need a new X rail, I think. Yeah. I think all the plastic parts I can fix with acetone though, but there's nothing broke to the mechanic. How? I was taking this off the shelf and the V0 was next to it and I forgot the spool caught it and just kind of booped onto the ground. So. Or cooling? I don't know. It's cooling pretty good here. Like, I can give it more cooling if you guys want, you know. It keeps defaulting back to 60% fan. Or 40% fan. There you go. Fan 60. Yeah. No, 60% fan. Yeah. How do I tell it to like... Because the G code, it's automatically ramping the fan up and down, so I don't think I can set it to stick. Because if I put it at 60, it just goes down to 40 as soon as it does a direction change. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, see 50, but then it'll go right down to 40 here in a second. Yeah. So I can't. That's kind of... Because there's G code in the, because it ramps the fan up and down during the print for different features. So like overhangs, it'll bump the fan up. So anytime it drops it back down, it overrides. I don't know. It's doing pretty good at 60% or 40% fan. Like I can hear it. It's loud. Tap video where you use a boot and tube trick to run a new wire through the cable chain. I did not do that. Maybe that was Steve. Ooh. May 23rd. So here's the thing, for those that don't know, I'm tempted to buy a new camera. I did some events so far this year where I've used my GoPro, which works really good, but the sensor on the GoPro is crap indoors, so the footage isn't what I like. And my normal camera that I use for videos is a Sony a6400, which I just got a fancy new lens for, but it's got no image stabilization. And the sensor is kind of old now, a lot of rolling shutter issues, and it can only do 4K 30 with a pretty heavy crop. So I've been looking at an FX30, but the rumor is they might be coming out with a new video in the A6XXX line. So if this is like an A6700 that uses the same sensor from the FX30 for cheaper, this might be a good thing for me. So we'll see. If it's full frame, no, I don't want to do full frame because I just bought this lens, which is a Sigma 18-50. So I'm sticking with APS-C because I don't take photos. So full frame is kind of wasted on me. And I don't film at night, so. Yeah, there's no image. The only image stabilization on the A6400 is lens stabilization, and lens stabilization on Sony cameras is not great. Most lenses don't support it. You need like an official Sony lens to support it. So yeah, full frame is too heavy. Yeah, plus the lenses are much cheaper on APS-C, so I'm sticking with APS-C. So if this is an APS-C with the new 6K sensor that downsamples to 4K that they use on the FX30, might be interesting. The thing is though, Sony has so many. They have the ZV-E10, the ZV-E1, they have the ZV-1, they have the Sony A7C. They have tons of vlogging cameras. Like the good thing about vlogging cameras, they all have good autofocus. That's kind of like the main thing. Your videos look fine to me. Did you watch this weekend's video? So this is what this right here. When I watched this, there is this video right here, Max's video. This is on the GoPro at 4K 60. This is the best quality a GoPro does. It's hazy. I don't like how, hey Steve. And then the intro to this video. Look how washed out I am. And it's grainy. And this was actually a pretty bright area on the show floor. This part ain't too bad, but it's still hazy. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the image quality indoors of the GoPros. Like it works, but it's like it's like washed out. I don't know. Like you would think 4K 60 would look. It's not as crisp as I would like. Like this looks crisper, and this is a Canon Vixia over HDMI. And this is looking crisper than the GoPro. You work for DP Reviews? Oh, that sucks. Well, you didn't follow the guys over to Petapixel? Or I guess Petapixel was already its only thing. There was only the two hosts of the YouTube show. So yeah, I'll see what Sony comes out with, and then, because the thing is with the A6400, it's an older sensor, and it's got no image stabilization, and I would like to record at 4K 60, just so I have more options. Plus, like S-Log sucks on that. DP Reviews gone. So DP Reviews was actually owned by Amazon and they kind of shuttered it, but then they didn't, but then they did, but then they didn't. So it's kind of like, So the guys who did the YouTube show for DP Reviews, they're over at Petapixel now, basically doing the exact same thing. But the website for DP Reviews is kind of like still going, apparently. There was like a new thing posted. It might, it's camera reviews. It's camera reviews. Digital photography reviews, I think is what the DP stands for. But it's like one of the like if you want to know anything about cameras, like you would go to DP Review, and there'd be tons of like, this is like, you know, I want to know about the FX30 because that's the camera I'm thinking of buying. Oh, here you go. And there's like tons of reviews and like charts and like all kinds of, you know, stuff. So it was like a really good site for camera reviews, and it was pretty legit. Contract reviewer, so no big deal. I have a pile of free gear in my basement now. If you find an FX30 down there, but I'm kind of in a weird spot because originally I should have did it. I should have bought a Sony ZV-E10 when I bought the A6400, but they were completely out of stock everywhere. And I picked up the A6400 for like pretty cheap because it was an open box at Best Buy. And I'm like, it's going to be on a tripod all the time. I don't need stabilization. And then, yeah. But now I'm going to these events and like, it looks like I'm going to Formnext. I just need to I got the okay on my end. And by okay on my end, I mean, I got wifey approval and we figured out logistics for the little guy. So now I need to figure out, you know, that part, and hopefully Formnext will be happening. And if I'm going to Formnext, it's kind of a big thing. I don't want to be just a guy with a GoPro. I want to be able to justify my content. So I'm thinking of getting a better camera for that. And I don't want to bring the A6400 because I can't do B-roll with it because I shake too much. So yeah, Grant has a Sony A7 II. But that's full frame. Get a gimbal. Okay, I don't need a gimbal for the GoPro. The GoPro built-in stabilization is good enough. I don't need a gimbal. And I don't want a gimbal for the A6400 because I don't want to carry around a gimbal when I could just get a camera that has built-in image stabilization and it's one thing. I don't want to have another gimbal. I like as simple a package as possible. I'd rather just have the camera, have a top mount, and just kind of do that. And just because the new cameras have gyro data. You actually have gyro data baked into your image files. So you can actually stabilize it to the gyro data like how FPV people do it, and it's super smooth with like a 1.1 crop. So. Oh. Okay. Well, if you're in Ontario, your phone just went off with an Amber Alert in Thunder Bay. So. Ooh. I can't share that. That's under NDA, but that's cool to see. You want the Cineline an FX30 is $2,300 Canadian. Actually, it might be $23.99. I can't remember, but it's Boku Bucks Canada. The A7 is like over $4,000, so I'm not bothering with A7. That's full frame. Blackmagic Pocket. The problem with the Blackmagic Pocket is I don't know how do they have built-in stabilization on the Blackmagic? Also, the problem is I would need a whole new ecosystem. They use different lenses. I would need all new lenses. I would need all new equipment for it and everything. Yeah. It'd be nice, but freaking Joel was selling one for like dirt cheap on Twitter, and I saw it and I should have jumped on it, but I didn't, and then somebody else jumped on it. Did I print? No, these prints came from RatRig. These are ASA, and it's something they're working on. I don't know if they're official yet. Micro Four Thirds. Yeah, so I'm all my stuff is Sony E-mount APS-C. So, because right now I have 3 cameras. I've got the A5100, that's this camera. That's blown out to hell. I've got an A6300, which is what you're looking at right now, with a Sigma 16. And then I got my A6400, which is my normal main video camera. And then I've got a mod on it so I can use MP batteries on it. And this has a Sigma 18-50 lens. If I get an FX30, I'd probably sell that camera. What PLA? This is Sparta 3D Galaxy Blue, which is like the only sparkle PLA I have. So. The new cam will come in time now. Here's the thing. I don't work off a schedule. I'm not super Mr. Plan everything. I mean, I don't even script my videos. So like when I'm at an event, I just wander around. It's like, oh, hey, I'm going to film a video now. So I as much as it sucks being a one-man operation, it works for me because I have no plans at these events. Plus I'm not gonna, like, I don't know. I've never worked with anyone. I'm not gonna do it for a first time at a big event. Like literally all I need is a camera on a tripod and then B-roll. Their dual nozzle boron mod. Like there's the Tridex. But if you're talking about like a single tool head dual nozzle, the V1.0 supports the Chimera. Take the top off. Actually good. Yeah, but that's holding the light on. Hopefully that doesn't fall in. More cooling is better. There you go. That's the advantage. The top panel is also magnetic, so it just comes off. So if you're printing the flaw, more cooling. Although, let's be honest, this probably right here is probably a sequel to the ZV-1, because the ZV-1 has a really shitty lens built in. So for all I know, this is probably that, so. Gary gifted 1 community membership. Cheers, Gary. Think a gimbal is helpful, I'm not sure. Yeah, so the problem with the gimbal is I have to bring a gimbal. I'd rather just pull the camera out and record and have it be stabilized by default. It's okay if it's got a little jitter, but I shake like a mofo. I can't do B-roll. Like, here, let me fire up the camera and I'll show you exactly what I mean here. Okay. So this is with my Sigma 16, which has pretty dang good autofocus. Okay, focus on that. Okay. Switching video mode. Okay. Man, that's a bad crop. Okay, so let's record a video. And this is me being fancy trying to record B-roll. We'll say this lens is a heck of a lot better than the other lens. Okay. Yeah, the A6500. Yeah. So here's my thing. I'm at a point. That's my problem. I'm in a pickle. because upgrading from this to like an A64 or an A6500 or even a ZV-E1 isn't that much of an upgrade. It's basically the exact same. They use the same sensor. The only difference is I get in-body image stabilization. That's about it. So the image isn't any better. So it's not worth spending the money. Phil R, 499, cheers. So it's like basically I have to jump up if I want to be worth it. So this is, if you want to know what it's like living with essential tremors, this is unstabilized. This is as good as I get out of this camera. I will say the autofocus on this lens is much better though. Yeah. So if you wonder how much I shake normally, that's how much I shake normally. So that's why I need stabilization in a camera if I do anything freehand, which is why the phone's good. Buy a gimbal. I don't want to carry a gimbal. Lumix, I'm sticking with Sony because that's all my cameras are Sony. I'd rather stick with one ecosystem. So if you're wondering about the lenses, because I just upgraded the lens, and I will say the lens was definitely a worthy upgrade. Where is it? Where did I save it? Voice it. Sample lens compare 4K. Okay, here we go. So this is, I recorded a quick little test. So this is the Tamron lens. So this is on a tripod and I'm just talking. So my talking, but look at the jitter. Okay, look at the jitter. This is just normal autofocus on the Tamron. So the problem with the Tamron, I pretty much have to use fixed focus, manual focus. I can't let it autofocus because look at how much it dances around. And then here's the Sigma 18 to 50, also at 24 millimeters. So it's the same aperture as the Tamron, because the Tamron's fixed 24. So much smoother. It doesn't have any focus breathing either. There's like no focus breathing. Like it does do a little blurry, but that's, I think, the sensor. Because I watched videos of this on a better camera, this lens on a better camera, and it doesn't do that. So here's side by side. So Sigma on the right, Tamron. So yeah, look how jittery this is. And this is just autofocus. Oh, the Tamron's horrible for the thing. But I bought it because it was cheap. I paid like $200 for the lens. It was on sale. Ah! It was on sale, so I bought it because it was better than the kit lens, right? Because I just the other choice is the Sony 16 to 50 OSS lens that comes with it. So yeah, the high-end I've heard that the Tamron 17 to 70, I think it is, has really good reviews. I went with the Sigma 18 to 50 for two reasons. One, it's like $200 cheaper in Canada, and actually it's $250 cheaper in Canada because I bought it from B&H, and B&H, which is in the States, was actually about $40 cheaper once you factor in shipping it to Canada and exchange rate and everything. So for once, it was cheaper for me to buy it in the States and ship it here. So the Sigma lens was cheaper, plus the furthest I record is 12 feet. That is literally from one corner of the room to the other is 12 feet. I don't need 70 zoom for that. And it's lighter. So if I put it on the FX30 at events, this is like half the weight of the Sigma or the Tamron 17 to 70. And it's much more compact, like compared to even the Tamron lens I had on it before, the 24 mil Tamron. It's lighter and it looks better. I don't know. Do I need the hood on it? I just leave the hood on it. I don't know if I need it on. 24 to 70 f 2.8 is amazing. Yeah, if there's a bald eagle's nest near my house, you know, if I find, every now and then I check Marketplace. I'm hoping to find like a cheap E mount that has long zoom, so I can go, you know, watch the eagles. But I don't need a long zoom for anything. For most stuff, if I need more zoom, I can just move the camera closer. Nothing else that protects the lens. Yeah, from the elements of the 3D printing room. Did I miss the drawer? The Google form? No. I've got 381 entries. If you joined the stream before I went live, because I reused the same, like I copy and paste everything from the previous stream, I just reuse all the settings. That's probably the old form. So just refresh the stream, and it should be the new link in the video description. The stabilization on the GH5. The GH5 and GH6 have really good stabilization. I'd personally rather have better autofocus than stabilization, because the majority of stuff I do is on a tripod. So I'd rather have the better image stabilize or autofocus that Sony has. Plus I already have all Sony cameras, so I'm sticking with Sony cameras because I already have Sony lenses and I have Sony batteries, and I'd rather just stick with Sony. Yes. Ooh, it does. The S5 M2. Yeah, but that's what is it? S5. How much is that thing? So it's full frame. So I'm gonna need all new, a new ecosystem, and it's also $3,000. Yeah, the Panasonic S5. Yeah, so it's also $3,000. It's not even out yet. So I would need full frame lenses for Panasonic, which is what? No, what are the lenses on Panasonics? Yeah. That's a spicy meatball. Why would you choose Sony? Sony has very good autofocus. Their cameras are actually pretty good. And look, they have lots of good lenses in the APS-C range now. There's a lot of good options for lenses in the APS-C. Will you install a Big Tree Tech Konomi? No, two reasons. One, I don't have one. So that's the big reason. Two, I already don't even bother putting screens on half my printers. So, you know, having to watch this to get my information, or even, you know, whatever it displays, is kind of like, I don't like moving displays. Also, it adds weight to the tool head, which apparently that's a bad thing according to people, because everyone cares about weight on the tool head until it's got a cute anime screen that goes ooh. So yeah, I'd rather have just an actual practical screen that actually makes sense on a printer, but that's just me. DJI gimbal. I don't want a gimbal because I don't want to have to bring a gimbal around with me. It's already enough. I got to bring like a tripod and the camera and the batteries and the lenses and all that stuff. Like, that's why I bought that one lens, because it's one lens I need. I don't need other lenses. 18 to 50, good enough for pretty much everything. Yeah, the SM5, they're the, what is it? The Lumix S5 2X. That is $3,000 for a full frame, is actually kind of cheap. That's actually kind of cool. Like, in terms of how much will it record? We'll do video, pixel, still images, motion picture. There we go. Okay. It only does 4K 30? Okay, it'll crop down. Okay, so it'll crop down to 4K. It'll do 4K 60 when it crops down. Okay, so we'll do 4K 60. So that's okay. That's good. Did I get that? No, I haven't got the Polymaker yet. The Polymaker that hopefully I'm getting is in England. And somebody on the Voron team who lives in England is picking it up for me. And they're going to send it to me, but they're on vacation, so they got to wait till they're back from vacation. So hopefully like a week I'll find out. Okay. Yeah, it's a 350% benchy. Mark, I don't think the wifey would approve of that. Light sensitivity at crop. Yeah. Because what is it? The FX30, one of the reasons I don't like it is this has a pretty bad crop. Like even, oh wait, I can do this. I can do this. 1 second here. 1 second here. What are you? Are you in here? Nope, you're that. Nope. Haha! I can do this now because I have extra equipment. Because I have a capture card that can actually do this now. Okay. So let's see here. New scene 5. Okay, you might see me disappear for a minute here. Hello? Okay, you can hear me now. Okay. Video capture device. Hey, I'm back. Okay. There we go. There's me. Hi. Okay. So let's zoom you down. Okay. Now add video capture device. Add device. We're going to call this Cam 4. Okay, Cam 4. And you are going to be that. Okay. So now I should be able to plug you in. That's charge. That's. Dang it, that's in the way. Micro HDMI sucks. Dang it, I can't even fit that in there. 1 second. That's what she said. Go back to main cam. You can watch that for a bit while I faff about with this and try and get it working. Okay. Go there. Go there. On. Okay, so now, if I go to scene 5, oh hey! The frame rate's gonna be a little funky, but there's. So this is my camera. So there's the zoom. I don't know why the frame rate's shit. Okay. But either way, so here's the thing. Okay, so this is the full sensor. And then if I go down to video, I have to refresh it. You can see how much it crops in when I do it in 4K video. So if it crops in quite a bit. I go to 235. I have to refresh every time, which is stupid. Yeah, you can see how much it crops in. So see right there, you're seeing we'll crop it in. So you're seeing the Sparta 3D logo there. So if I go back to what I normally record 4K in, see, it's completely gone. Like it crops in quite a bit when I'm recording at 4K 30 on this. So that's one of the reasons I want to get a newer sensor, is because the newer stuff don't do that. The FX30 crops in, I think 1.04 times at 4K 60, which that ain't nothing. Oh, did I blast you guys with audio? Sorry. Oh, did I kill a headphone user, folks? Sorry. It's my first day. Okay, we're back to normal though. That's really annoying. Which one did I have you in? This one. Say again. You can hear me now. What are we doing? Oh, it's doing that wall, that's why. Woke the dog. Sorry. If you got temporary deafness and your ears are ringing, like the smash button. Oh, that's why that's not working. That explains it. Note to self, don't put the two Bluetooth devices on top of each other. How do I turn on closed captioning? So yeah, we'll see what Sony comes out for that new camera. If not, I'll just buy an FX30 and hopefully sell the A6400 and justify it. Although, depending on how the garage goes and what I decide to do for the setup out there, I might need another camera for that. Shit. Because I really don't want to have two different setups, like have to move stuff in between. Shit. That will figure something out. Means I'm going to need another computer out in the garage. Shit. Just go back. Everyone just go back to A5100s for everything. RPI cameras. Hello? I am under the water. Don't you use a laptop for streams? Nope. This is a desktop. I do have a laptop, but I've tried to stream from before. Remember the computer building stream? And it didn't really work too well. But to be honest, I would just buy a cheap used computer and just slap like an ARC card in it and call it a day. Focus. Focus on the bow. Because I do have two cam links here. So I do still have the two cam links that I retired when I switched to the PCI Express cam link. PF Dennis gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Or do what LTD does and put a screen out there and use a KVM switch. I could do that. The thing is, I would have to run at least an HDMI cable from this room out there, so that I could bring camera feed from out there into here, and then to this computer to the internet. So I would have to remote into this computer from out there to do that. I don't like having to deal with that. I already got it. Well, I do have to drill a hole in the wall though to run an Ethernet cable out there. I'll figure something out. CDC, when it comes next year from Voron printer designs, move away from printed parts and favors machine chart. Monkey Butler Labs, no. The mainline Voron releases will always be as they are now, where they don't require custom components. So that's one of the things with Voron, is Voron does not require custom components. So the mainline release Vorons will always be that way. When it comes to whatever V24 ends up being when it's actually public released, it will be kind of its own thing. Like it'll be the Lexus to the Toyota. Okay, so if Voron design and its printers are Toyota, V24 will be a Lexus, where it's still Toyota, but it's its own thing. I don't have an iPhone and I don't ever plan to buy one. Out in the garage, because in the garage it currently is half a mess. The walls are uninsulated, and it gets, you live in Canada, Rose, you know how hot and cold it gets, so that's why we're not in the garage. Plus it's not set up yet. Seaboard V24 kit, freaking $1,100 lucky to get you the frame. That's it. That's all primo custom Masumi extrusions. Or works on a Voron CNC? Perhaps, maybe, probably. I can't say anything about it. You work in an uninsulated basement. Oof. Get your basement insulated. Stargaze. How do you have a K1 already? This is nice looking print. Jesus, fuck the chamber fan. Why is it so? Yeah, and it's also attached to like a 1 mil thick piece of acrylic with a few screws through it. Is Ventura a paid app? I don't even know what Ventura is. Oh, you pre-ordered. Yeah, it's kind of telling when like a very few people got a review unit, and then like I haven't received mine yet for a review. Joel hasn't received they're like, oh, we need to do another batch or something. Like, it's like, are they just trying to get units out for paying customers? Like, don't get me wrong, it's good that they're pushing them to paying customers. If you pre-ordered it, you pre-ordered it. But like anything over a couple $100, if you're buying sight unseen, is good luck. Cost 20 to get it insulated with a sump pump. Oh, it's a completely unfinished basement. Then yeah. See, my basement's kind of finished. Like I say kind of finished because the previous owner of this house finished the basement. They did not do a good job. There is many hidden junction boxes in this basement. I'm pretty sure this room is on the same circuit as the sump pump. Or that might be the living room. I don't know, because on the little breaker box in the garage, there's nothing labeled basement other than one that's basement lights. So either we're kind of violating the 15 things per circuit, or everything is tied into something else. And considering when I worked in the bathroom and I had to turn the upstairs bedroom lights off to do wiring in the bathroom in the basement, everything's tied into everything. And it's all hidden junction boxes. I don't like it. $280 square feet, so bigger than I got right here. I think this room is like 220. It's 10 by 11 or something like that. Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't say bash it. If they came out with a good printer, they come out with a good printer. I'm all for cheap, good printers. The problem is the last few things I've touched from Creality have left sour tastes in my mouth. Like, again, the Sonic Pad tried to burn my house down because they didn't know what the hell they were doing with it. So. So speaking of big prints, if you haven't had the chance yet, make sure you enter the community challenge on the Discord. So go join the Discord, link in the description. Scroll to the bottom. The community challenge for this month is called Thick and Thin. And that's thick with 3 C's. And if you have a lisp like I do, it's a fun thing to say. So the challenge this month is print stuff with either a really fat or a really thin nozzle. So if you're printing something thin, I want to be able to look at it and go, is this a 3D print or is it resin? And if it's really fat, I want to see those layer lines. So go enter, print something fat or thin, and enter in the contest. So. Translucent. Well, it is a Galaxy PLA. It's a Galaxy Sparkle PLA, semi-translucent. Can it be a pun? I don't know. Read the rules. You know we're pretty lax when it comes to this, so. I thought about joining the army. Yeah, no. I joined the army. I did it for 6 years. Don't do it. It's dumb. And if you do it, don't join infantry. Join something that you actually learn a job in. Because, you know, when you leave and you're like, wow, I can drop a 40 mic in a garbage can at 200 meters. That doesn't look good on a resume versus, hey, I know how to maintain heavy industrial vehicles or whatever. Have thick nozzle profiles? No, I think everything defaults to 2.4, so you're going to have to fiddle it out. So I just quickly bashed the 0.4 into a 0.6. We're quoting pure ponage. Oh God, pure ponage. Whatever happened to those guys? I used to have an iPhone noobs hat. Pure ponage. How many years ago was that? How many years ago was that? 2010? That's it? 2010? No, okay, no, 2006. Yeah, I'm like 2004 to 2006. That makes a lot more sense because I watched this in high school and like early college. Okay, that made sense. There's a TV series? Holy shit. I didn't even know they made a movie. Found a way to increase extrusion width beyond 2x nozzle diameter. I haven't tried. I know what pure ponage is, Techmaster. I used to have a iPhone noobs hat back in the day. Leroy Jenkins, 18 years old. Yeah, World of Warcraft's from 2004. It's almost 20 years old. Like, I worked with kids. I know people that have kids that were born after World of Warcraft came out. Like, I was playing a World of Warcraft, then they went and were born, and then they goofed and had a kid. And that's all happened since World of Warcraft came out. Not making me feel old. How old is it right now? Actually, we might be coming up on it soon. Let me see here. Your channel. Make things that make things. Yeah. My YouTube account is 18 years old. My YouTube account is old enough to gamble. And we're coming up on 10 million views. Woo! Yeah. Behold the ravages of time. So damn old. Yeah, we're all getting old. Remember, kids, YOLO. Gambling stream soon. You think we're on Kick? Does it say Kick above? We're not on Kick. When was Rocky Mountain Rep Rap Fest? Was that? Oh no, that wasn't May. No, what day are we in? We're in May 10th. I don't know. Gambling old enough for trade. Guys, I don't want to excite you. I tease this to a few people. I don't want to excite you. But I think we finally made it. So I think we finally did make it as a YouTube channel, because I got this in my inbox last night. We made it, team. We finally made it. Made it. We're in the big leagues now. So, fun fact, I'm not doing it, it's spam. You gotta be careful when you're a YouTuber, because there is a lot of agencies that advertise to YouTubers, right? You've got HelloFresh, you got your VPNs, you got Raid Shadow Legends and all the gacha games. The thing is, they're only worth doing if the company itself reaches out to you. So if you get an email from Raid, or you get an email from NordVPN, usually that's pretty good. But what happens a lot of times, these companies also work with agencies. I had, what's the learning one? Brilliant? I think it was Brilliant. One of them reached out to me last year, but it wasn't the company. It was like an agency representing the company. So at first I'm like, oh my God, this is the first time a company had reached out. This was before even the Thangs sponsorships. And, I gave them a rate, which based on like some Googling, I'm like, this is how much you should pay me. Give me this much money. And they're like, oh, we're going to give you this much. And it was like a really big lowball. And I spoke to somebody else. It's like, no, don't ever go for those, because they're getting the full value from X company. And then they're giving you like 15% of it. So yeah, it might've been Skillshare. I can't remember. So that raid email is from something called Zorka Agency in like Europe or Poland or something. So yeah, it's a scam, or at least it's a the equivalent of an MLM. So except the Raycon, if Raycon reached out. Who is Linda?
But I've got no problem corporate chilling. I'm working on something with one of the PCB companies right now, if they would respond to my email. So I've already got a project picked out and everything for that. So I've got no problem with sponsor spots. Honestly, if you're a full-time YouTuber, I expect you to be doing sponsor spots. How else are you going to pay the bills? Like, me having money allows me to do things to entertain you because, you know, I have a mortgage and that has to be taken care of. So yeah, I've got, like, I know some people are like, the moment a YouTuber like does an ad for anything, they're like, oh my God, you're a sellout. My brother in Christ, YouTube ain't free. The amount, like, I have not broken even on a single video I've ever done, except maybe some of the really shitty shorts. I have lost money. If you factor in the amount of time it takes to do a proper 10 to 15 minute video in terms of record everything, edit everything, and put the video out, I have made less than minimum wage on every video I've ever done on this channel. Now, granted, memberships, Patreon, donations during live stream, that counteracts it all, makes it all worth it, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. But, you know, a standalone video on my channel for how big my average my views are on a video, I don't make any money on. I technically lose money on videos. So yeah, if, you know, HelloFresh wanted me to say something for 60 seconds about, you know, how you can buy some dinner, I got no problem saying, yeah, sure, go to HelloFresh. Your designer lacking sponsor. Okay, how do I fix this camera? Let's try fixing a camera while that prints. I need a really small... Oh, I'm gonna break this. Well, it's already broken. So the advantage is this camera is already broken. So the worst I can do is break it even more. How do I open this? Epic beard, Nero character with benchy hammer. I mean, money is money, friend. Okay, I guess we start with the bottom here. Manscaped. I do need to be looking for a sponsor for some events though later this year. I've got form next. Ooh, that comes off. Okay, so this comes out. Ooh. So something in here is jamming. And it's not doing the click thing. So the camera, you push the button, so you can advance the film, but it doesn't advance all the way, and when I push the button, it's jammed. But the timer thing kind of works. Is that a camera? Yeah, it's a Canon Auto EX, or an EX Auto. It's a film camera. It's nothing special. You can buy these on like Amazon, or correction, eBay for like 30 bucks. So it's not like this is like worth hundreds of dollars. But I happened to find it, and I'm kind of interested in seeing if I can get it working again. So. Question is, I don't know what's broke on it. So I'm just going to start taking stuff apart and then put it back together, and hopefully it goes back together in one piece. But I'm noticing I'm already missing a screw in here, so that's always good. good battery for the shutter mechanism to work. As far as I know, the battery in here is optional. And I don't know what kind of battery even takes. Because here's the thing. This used to work, and now it doesn't. And the little guy was playing with it, and I think he jammed it up. Yeah, there's like missing parts in here too. So that's always good. One second here. Just published a big sale. Okay. What is it? Their budget printers are more budgety than normal? Yeah, batteries just, yeah. So that's broken. See, I have a feeling somebody else may have tried to fix this too back in the day. So I've got no idea what's up with this. I try to bang it. I did try banging it a few times, but that, alas, did nothing. Trying to replace a broken part here. Missing pin. Wire, see if that helps. Let's see if this works. You go there. You go there. Nope, not that way. Yeah, I don't know what the plan is with this. Like, The funny thing is I've been binging watching like stupid camera videos over the last little while. So now I'm all about like trying to... Maybe I'm like, hey, maybe I'll get into like old school photography. Just for, you know, shits and giggles. If I have a camera already, it makes it easier. But if I don't have a camera, well, then I got to buy a camera, and it's not worth it. ADHD? I don't have ADHD. That seems to be okay. Good there. He said you didn't want case from Goop printers. Oh, I'd be sending the film out. I would not be doing that. Okay, so that is that. But the stupid thing won't. Why won't the shutter work? There's a whole bunch of like. There's a focus. That does that, but that don't do anything. But why aren't the shutter dropping? That's what I gotta figure out, is why the shutter ain't dropping. So that's that. Is there a way to manually make the shutter move so I could see what mechanism actually moves it? I've actually looked on YouTube to see if there is a video about how this thing works, and alas, I did not find anything. Why do I keep saying Discord? No, that's not the right camera. Oh. Yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, I'll take a look later. Take this stupid pin out. I'll take the top off now. This is EVA 3. This is an EVA 3. Is that a snap ring in there or just... No idea. This thing is ancient though. I wish I knew what was broken on here. That's the problem. I don't know what's broken on here. So I can't fix it. And I really don't want to take apart the whole bloody thing. Because something from here has to go up and make the actuation happen. So that when you drop that, it does that. Ooh. Made a noise. Made a noise. What did that noise do? Making a noise. Making a noise it didn't make before. Oh! It's now moving the exposure. Okay. So it's something with this guy. There's something with the curtain. If we get this working, I'll be surprised. Steve, thank you for coming a member. I know this is supposed to be the RatRig stream, so if you guys have any questions about the RatRig build and want me to review anything, like... Okay, so for some reason it's not holding on to that. Maybe that's got to go on the other side. Pathetic Puma gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Cheers. Any negatives? So, the construction of the RatRig was quite simple. I did like putting it together. It went together pretty good. The biggest negative, I think, just comes down to like some of the design choices, like belt coffins. If you had something break in your XY joint, or your correction, your AB motor mounts, okay. So it's taking pictures, but it's not taking pictures when I want it to take pictures. What are belt coffins? So if you look at the motor mounts, the belts run through there. You have to disassemble the whole thing to get in there. It's if you had to like replace your XY, if this belt broke and you had to replace it, you pretty much have to take apart the gantry. Okay, that pops up. Yeah, so it's taking the picture while that's doing that. So am I missing something in here? Is there? And that's supposed to trip. Something's supposed to trip that? I feel like I'm missing a part. But it's not tripping the button. The shutter, it acts like the... I don't think there's anything in here I can fiddle with. That is a fine boat. It is a fine boat. I don't think these come out. No. There's a lot in here that I have no idea what it even does. Right. Oh, SVO8. So is that what triggers it? So that's the shutter. So that doing that. Oh. Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay. I think I figured it out. So this right here is the shutter. So when this gets actuated inward, that triggers the shutter. So this is supposed to cam to about there. And then when you push the button, something here, this is where the pin is. This right here. Something right here is not right. Because this should move in. If I put tension on it, there we go, that activates it. So it's something with a misalignment. Oh, did you see it move? Yeah, see, there it goes. Oh, okay, so it's a timing thing. We'll get, yeah. So it's a timing thing, because if I get it to right, there's like a sweet spot. There. Because you can see it moving there. Okay. So it's a timing thing. It's a timing thing. There's a little notch that it's not hitting. So this is off. So this is what's causing it. It's this right here. This needs to advance. So it's a timing thing. It's a straight up timing thing to about there. And then once it's there, I can push the shutter. So it's a timing thing. Wait, maybe that's what's wrong. Maybe this is in the wrong spot. Well, that just went flying shit. That ain't good. Well, that's gone. Something went flying, and I don't know what it is. Whoops, doodles. Well, fun fact. You could use a piece of filament that is the right diameter of a pin that you lost. That can work.
Okay. So you go there. So you gotta go there. Okay, so you go there. I need to find something that I can use as a similar substitute here of a pin that I lost. Because I got these stupid Toblerone things that I lost. We're on camera when. Funny joke. Will filament work? No, filament's not the right. I need like a little itty bitty pin. Like itty bitty pin I can cut. Will you work? Yeah, you might work. Can I cut you though? No. I need like pin, like, oh man, this is super annoying. I can't believe I dropped that stupid thing. Like, I could probably work with one, but I'm missing like two now. And it's gone. It's gone. That was super annoying to do. Just a hit. Normally, camera repair people would mark all the wheels and cogs. They didn't want to correct. Yeah, but you know what? This was already taken apart ages ago, and we're just kind of finagling it back together. So we're just gonna, you know, as the old wise people of yore said, and just kind of roll with it. We're just gonna roll with it, as the youngins would say. I can find a pin. I need a pin. Or actually, oh, I'm a big brain. I'm a big brain. Why use a pin when you can use a ball bearing? Get back here. Haha! There we go. Perfect. I'm just stealing a ball bearing from an MGN 12 carriage. Collecting dust here. And it appears that it works. It isn't perfect, but it's close enough. Close enough for government work, at least. Yeah. You screw into there. Ah! I have no idea if this is going to work. I have no idea if this is going to work. Damn it. It's like almost there. Okay, let's see. So, advance. Okay, you're not advancing. Why aren't you advancing? Okay, now it's not advancing. So now it's not advancing. We got further than we got before. You need to be up there to advance. So it's not going as fast as it needs to do. Okay. So I go all the way, come back. Can't push the button. Go like another half turn. And now it's jammed up. Okay. So it doesn't work upside down. It doesn't work right side up. It works upside down though. What is going on here? So drop the shutter. Advance. But it doesn't advance it enough. I got to do like another like little bit. When it's this way, it jams up. So the stupid wheel doesn't spin upside down. Okay. There. It doesn't work upside down. Or right side up. What is going on here? Where's the case for this? Where's the cover? Where did I put the cover? This is weird. Customs release? No, it has not. I gotta actually speak with Polymaker because I got a feeling they're gonna hold it, or they might send it back. So I gotta talk to Nick. Where'd I put the bond for this? I took it off. Where'd I put it? Oh, there it is. Does this need to be on for it to work? There's also a timing issue too. That is not. I gotta connect there. Okay. So it's not rotating enough. Like one full rotation of this is not enough to. I gotta go like a turn in a bit and then it locks. Neurostrixa. Well, worst comes to worst, I'm actually it's further along than it was before. Like it used to not even get the shutter to go, now it's going, so So let's see if I... There we go. So let's prime you. So that goes there. Okay, so there was like a little bit of, there's a dead zone that I had to deal with. So let's get rid of the dead zone. Put the covers back. Oh, no, no, you get back here. You're important. We need you. This is where essential tremors suck when you're dealing with these itty bitty little screws. And I dropped it. And it's in the mechanism, and I'm swearing, and it's gone. Okay. There we go. Okay, what are we at right now? We got 130. We still got plenty of time. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, because we give away a spool at stuff every stream, make sure you do. Link in the video description. That's not what I wanted. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? Oh shoot. Oh, where'd that spring go? Where did that spring go? Where did that spring go? You got the ball bearing, where's the spring? Uh-oh. Where'd that spring go? Saw you go this way. I saw you go this way. Oh, that spring. Hopefully I don't. I'm assuming I need that spring. How do you lose a spring? Fuck. Oh, found it. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. That was close. In case old cameras make for great decor piece. Yeah. Well, that's what this has been doing. It's been sitting on a shelf for years. And it did used to work. But then the little guy got his hands on it and started playing with it. And I don't know if he tightens, like he forced something. Or what? But it stopped working. Like it jammed up. So now I'm trying to make it work again for no other reason than to just, you know, make it work again.
Dat Mammoth, thank you for coming a member. Cheers. Okay, so okay. So there's something here with the shutter now that I got to figure out. Because it doesn't work upside down. Okay, so rotate. Take picture. Cool. Take picture. See, I got this dead zone. I got a dead zone for the swing arm where it doesn't want to. And that stops, and then take picture. Cool. Then I got to do like a. So why do I have this dead zone, and why does this not work upside down? So let's put the cover back on and see if that's holding anything in place. Okay, cool. Yeah, it doesn't work right side up. But it works upside down. Yeah, it doesn't work upside down. Or right side up. And so that works there. Yeah. So if that arm is up and it's in that position, I push that, shutter goes down. But if I do that, nothing happens. That is really weird. I have no idea why it's doing that. Also, the fact it's got a dead zone here is kind of annoying. In washer or something? I don't know. Or a pin or something? I don't know. I've got this little washer thing, but I don't know what it does. Do I recommend the V-Core or the Trident? It really depends on what you're doing. It honestly really depends on what you're doing with your printer, what you plan on doing with your printer. Because for some people, it makes more sense. For other people, it doesn't make any sense. Being louder than normal? No idea. It's at the same level it's always been. But I am running some pretty aggressive noise canceling right now just because of the Blowimatrons and the RatRig are kind of loud. So that might be making it seem louder than it is. Damn it, it's still not working right side up. What's a Core XY belt path? It's easier if you just Google it, because it'll give you a nice fancy diagram. But it's basically where you have an A and B motor instead of an X and Y motor, and they work together, they work opposite, and one works and one doesn't to make all your different motions move. So. I have no idea what's going on here, why this won't work right side up. Like, this only works upside down. What do you think about the Prusa Mark IV? Seems pretty decent. Point the lens at the desktop and try. Okay, it works facing down. But the moment it's in right orientation, it doesn't. What the heck is going on here? Something is falling down. I don't know what would be falling down though. I can feel something moving, but I don't know.
I could put a little grease in there and see if that helps. Released early. I don't think they did. I think Prusa knew exactly what they're doing. It's just people like to assume stuff. Like, unless you have any actual proof. No, I don't. I have all the springs in now. I did find the spring I lost. This. Or I think I kind of have an idea what it might be. Still going? Yeah, the print's going, and I'm trying to fix an old camera. But me faffing about with an old camera isn't cool, so I'm letting the print like you guys can watch the print while I faff about with this. Okay, so it's not that. Hmm. Literally, as soon as I flip it upside down, it doesn't work anymore. Why don't you want to work? All you got to do is move one, literally, like, it's right there. It's right there. Just do the thing you were designed to do. It's a 350% benchy. This has a Rapido. I don't know why this won't work right side up. A little bit of grease, maybe? Put a little grease in there, see if that helps. Does it need a small spring to keep pressure on the pin? It just, I don't know. I don't think it does. I don't see where a spring would even go in here. That ain't it. But I will say, we're getting near the end of the stream, so I am going to have to do the giveaway in like 5 minutes. So if you haven't entered for your chance to win some Polymaker filament, do that now. Do that now. It's just so weird that this only works upside down right now. I don't even know what this does. I might be missing a part, maybe. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna put this back together because I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, wait. Well, that doesn't do anything. Shit. That doesn't do anything. Where's that? That is not the right one I need. Shit. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. This is so weird. Like, I'm assuming something broke. Because I'm assuming the little guy jammed something up. And now it's just jammed. Which makes the most sense to me. Like, something's just jammed in here. Because it... Why else would it not work unless it was upside down? Like, why else would it not work unless it was upside down? That's the only thing I could think of.
So it works now. Except for the fact there's a dead zone here. But the moment I flip it right side up, nothing. Literally, as soon as it works, it'll work like this. But the moment I do this, ready? No work. Okay. It works there. Okay, now something fell out, and I have no idea what just fell out. Shit. Well, this thing is definitely a showpiece now. Yeah, something fell out. I don't know what fell out. Yeah, as soon as you... Whatever. You ready? You ready? Nothing. Oh well. Can I take the lens off this? I don't even know how to open the aperture on this lens. Like stuck at minimum. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Wheel of names. Let's do a giveaway. Every stream we give away a spool of filament from Polymaker. This stream is no exception. You know, this stream was kind of like, this is a great stream. So what do we do today? We printed a boat. We dropped the V0 on its head and broke broke a bunch of stuff. So we're going to be fixing that on Saturday. I'm going to have to hunt down a new MGN7 in the meantime. What else? And we didn't fix a camera. This has been the most productive stream I've ever done. But look at that benchy go. Look at that benchy go. That is a mighty fine going benchy. That is a mighty fine benchy. Press the small button on the bottom right of the lens. There is no small button on the bottom right of the lens.
There's this for a ka-chunk. There's this one, which I think it prevents that. There's that if you want to do the auto shutter. That does nothing. That's your focus. Oop. Oop. There you go. Okay, I guess the lens comes out like that. I don't know how to open the aperture on this though. It's like locked. Oh yeah, this is not an FD lens. This is like ancient. Okay. Somebody give a number between 1 and 5. I need a number between 1 and 5. Because we ain't got time to count high. 1 and 5. Front fell off. 3. 1, 2, 3. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, the computer knows. The winner will get an email from me when the stream ends. Congratulations, Ken Ross. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. So you're going to get an email from me after the stream ends. Fill out your information and you will get yourself a spool of filament. So congratulations. There we go. Everyone golf claps in chat. So yeah, that was a fun stream today. I don't know what I'm going to do with this camera now. I don't know. It's decoration. It looks cool. It looks like a vintage camera. So maybe when I actually get a studio at one point in the future, I'll use it for that, or decoration or something. That'll be cool. Or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out. I mean, you can buy these for like 30 bucks on eBay, so it's not like it's a priceless artifact. So we're gonna call it there. I need to eat something and then quickly pick up the little guy from school. So hope you enjoyed the stream today. Tuesday or Friday. I don't know what we're gonna do Friday yet. Oh, Friday, print and chill, but we're playing around with high flow rebos. So high flow rebos is what we're fiddling with on Friday. So that's what we'll move that on here and we'll play around with some thick layer lines. So I'm gonna call it there. For those that donated to the channel, became members of the channel, or gifted memberships to others, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create, without your continued support. You make it all possible. Shout out again to the team at RatRig for sending me this printer kit for testing and evaluation. I'll post a picture of the Benchy once it's all done on the social medias and whatnot. So join the Twitter, or follow me on Twitter at 3DPNero. Follow me on, or join the Discord and whatnot. And shout out to Mandalaroseworks as well for the panels and the bed for this printer build. So link for all that stuff in the description below. So check them out. Cheers to them for sending that kit and supporting this build series. So that was the RatRig. It prints pretty good. I'll probably do a video on it at some point. But we're gonna call it there. Take care, be safe out there, wash your hands, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.